All right, guys, my new top 10 in college football. I'm going to start at number 10. I'm still a believer in Utah football. That's right. Death taxes Utah football. Their offensive and defensive line are really solid. We're going to get a chance to go there. Big Noon Saturday is heading to Salt Lake. They're going to take on Texas Tech in their first real test of the season, so I can't wait for that. At number 9, I've got Florida State. Florida State, still that huge win over Alabama. Everything ahead of them. I think that this is a team can compete for and maybe even win the ACC. Tommy Castellanos is a guy I really believe in at quarterback. Texas falls down to number 8. What's going on at Texas? What's happening to the offense? Is Arch okay? I don't know what that was against UTEP. They were up 7-3 with 2 seconds to go in the half and then finally scored a touchdown. Something's up. They need to get better. That's why I jumped their rival, Oklahoma, over them to number 7. John Mateer seems like a guy that's going to wind up in New York for the Heisman Trophy. Something about him. He's so confident. They throw the ball well. They're running it well. He can run the football well. And everyone around that program, I'm starting to get some Baker vibes. They're starting to mention hey, it reminds us of Baker Mayfield. That's scary for everybody else. And number 6, Miami. I think Miami could very easily win the ACC. That's probably the best team in that league. I love them at the line of scrimmage, and then Carson Beck looks like a guy on a mission. Really does. He's playing really well. I got them at 6. Georgia, the SEC still goes through Georgia. Their resilience down 21-7 in one of the great environments in all of college football, Neyland Stadium and a checkered out. That was wild, man. Gunnar Stockton, the 4th down throw was tremendous, so they're in the top 5. Penn State's still in there. Don't know anything about them. They're going to get tested in 2 weeks when Oregon goes to town. Oregon is going to be number 3. Saw them in person. I was impressed. They're going to need to defend the run a lot better than they did against Northwestern. But still, overall, that offense can be explosive. And their quarterback might be one of the better, if not the best quarterback in the country. LSU is at number 2. A couple of big wins. Although, offense struggled, man. Garrett Nussmeier, something's going on with the offense. Brian Kelly's all upset at the reporters after the game. Their defense winning games for them. Blake Baker has changed their defense. They are now leaning on that defense to win games, and they were able to do it against Florida. And number 1 is going to be Ohio State. Ohio State, I still think, has the highest ceiling in anybody in college football. They've got a couple of the best players in Downs and Jeremiah Smith. Their quarterback continues to develop, and they might have a new star at running back with a guy named Bo Jackson. Watch out for him.